to the stream, chat. The Bears lose to the Vikings, and you may be wondering, why is this clown literally and figuratively wearing a clown suit? Because I am the clown, chat. I am the clown. I am the clown in the little pawn piece at the circus that they're running in Hallis fucking Hall. Year in and year out, we think the Bears are gonna do something good. We think things have changed, but no, week one, same shit, different team, the same old fucking Bears, losing to the Minnesota Vikings in good old Chicago Bears fashion. So yeah, me thinking, oh, Caleb Williams is gonna be better this year. Oh, we got Ben Johnson. Oh, new defense. You think I would have just fucking keep believing and believing and believing that the Chicago Bears are going to be different? No, no, no. So I am the clown. I am the joke. And I'm going to stop fucking being so positive about this fucking team. How do we fucking lose that fucking game, chat? How do we lose that fucking game? So I'm dressed up as a clown because I am the clown. I'm the idiot that keeps thinking that we're going to be good, that things are going to be fucking different. But no, no. The same old Chicago fucking Bears. So let's talk about the game last night. How we doing today, chat? I appreciate everyone tuning into the stream. I appreciate all the love and support last night. Yo, Richard, I appreciate that follow on the Red app. Let me get live on TikTok here. Let's go live. Xavier, I appreciate you. We're a fucking circus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me get the TikTok stream going here, chat. We are live. Yo, Avery, what's good? Fuck Cairo. New Year, same bullshit. We had that game. I don't know what happened. We should just root against them. Never root against them. Come tomorrow, I'm gonna think we're gonna beat the Lions. I'm gonna put money on it. I'm gonna cheer. I'm gonna put my whole fucking emotions into it, and then be dressed up like the clown of fucking again. Come Monday next week. I appreciate everyone tuning, and we're gonna talk about the Bears here in a second. Let me get the TikTok stream on going. But yeah, fucking joke of a team. I'm a joke of a fan because I keep telling myself things are gonna be fucking different, and they never fucking are. But we got a great fucking stream. We're going to talk about the Bears loss. We're going to continue to bitch about it, complain about it. Then we got our boy Johnny coming on the stream tonight in about 25 minutes or so. Johnny is the man. Johnny Viti, he was a guest on our stream last week. We're going to talk Bears. It's going to be a blast. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about the Bears, our fantasy football results from our fantasy football invitational. Maybe a little bit about the NFL recap of week one. And then our voicemail hotline chat. I had to kind of just look at the transcribes. It is a blunt reaction. But I had to look at the transcribes, make sure there's nothing like racist or sexist or whatever it is, just so I don't get canceled on my stream. But they're funny. They're fucking funny from just a transcribed thing. But so it's going to be a good fucking stream today, chat. How do we lose that game? There's a couple things that I want to talk about. The Bears lost to the Minnesota Vikings last night. I don't even remember the fucking score, to be honest with you. Don't even remember the score. I just know we lost the lead. I think we lost by 3. So I think it was like 27-24, some bullshit like that. We're always finding new ways to lose. How do we keep finding new ways to lose? We got to be the most embarrassing franchise that there freaking is, second unto the Browns and the freaking Lions. Like, we just always find new ways to lose. We're going to talk about the game in a hierarchy, and then we're going to talk about Caleb. We're going to talk about Ben Johnson. We're going to talk about things at a more narrow perspective. But from high level, how the fuck do we lose that game? Caleb Williams in the second half played like shit. Ben Johnson, a terrible day at the office being a head coach. We're letting rookie quarterbacks. JJ McCarthy's a rookie fucking quarterback. Let's just say how it is. He's a rookie quarterback. We're letting rookie quarterbacks set milestones against us. I feel like every time a rookie quarterback sets a new record in the NFL, it's against the Chicago fucking Bears. No positives from last night. I don't find one absolute positive from last night. Cairo Santos, let's cut his fucking ass, please. Is Caleb the guy? I really need to know, is Caleb the guy? He looked good in that first drive, that first quarter, maybe even the first half, you could say. But the second half of that game, he looked like complete shit. Wasn't accurate, overthrowing players, putting hospital balls, sending DJ Moore to the fucking gulag, taking sacks, intentional grounding, taking us out of field goal range. Like, it's week one, chat. It's week one. I might be overreacting, but I don't give a fuck because I had all these expectations, all this excitement for the whole offseason. I have the right to overreact in week 1. Come week 2, we're going to beat the Lions. I'm going to be pro Caleb. I'm going to be pro Bears. I'm going to be all hippie up on my high horse. The Bears are back. But right now, in this moment, facing reality, I'm fucking pissed. I am pissed. And the fact that we lost that game, now we're going to play a thirsty-ass Detroit Lions team who God knows they're going to maybe put a belt to ass to us with Ben Johnson leaving. There's a whole freaking storyline there. Dan Campbell's going to be biting our fucking kneecaps. That's for fucking sure. So, yeah, we're going to be pretty much on playing it's a must-win game Sunday against the Lions. But going back to the freaking Vikings game here, I rewatched everything. I even got notes like I'm freaking Dan Orlovsky over here. Notes each fucking play that I want to freaking talk about with you guys here. I'm fucking livid. I'm livid. So let's dive a little bit deeper. We got Johnny tuning into the stream in about 15 minutes. Happy Victory Tuesday, Richard. I appreciate you tuning into the stream, my guy. I'm guessing you are not a Bears fan. There's no victories for the Bears. I was going to say something smart, but we don't even have any type of victories from last night. Dial played well. All right, chat. Let's talk about Caleb Williams. Let's talk about Caleb Williams against the Minnesota Vikings last night, primetime Monday Night Football, home opener, playing a rookie quarterback. He played good in the first half. That first drive looked money. It was 10 for 10. First half looked good. He was using his legs, extending plays, getting the ball out quick, in rhythm, looked like a Ben Johnson run offense and a Ben Johnson quarterback. Like that throw to Adunze on the sideline, on the right sideline there in that first quarter, I believe that shit was money. Then comes the second half where everything started to fucking crumble. Nope, go Pat, go. No, Richard, you guys had a big win too. Then comes the second half where all the fucking shit hits the fan and he looks like complete cheeks. He was holding on to the ball too long, overthrowing players. Like, well, I don't know what was going on with his accuracy last night, but come that second half after the scripted plays were done, he was overthrowing players, sending hospital balls out. DJ Moore got sent to the fucking gulag. How do you miss DJ Moore on that open pass on the left side to pretty much win the game? Wasn't that a 4th down play too? DJ Moore was wide open and you overthrow him by fucking 8 yards, dude. That could have won us the fucking game. Like, what the fuck? 3 straight incompletions to start the second half. Ben Johnson wasn't happy about that. If you saw that fucking clip, Ben Johnson wasn't happy about that. I think Ben Johnson, he might pull the plug on Caleb sooner than we might think, Chad. If Caleb Williams continues to look like this, Ben Johnson's not obligated to Caleb Williams. Yes, he came to the Bears. He had all these choices to be the head coach at a new team, but he came to the Bears, I guess, because of Caleb Williams. But I guess he ain't afraid. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Overreaction Tuesday if Caleb Williams gets benched within the first 4 games, if he continues to play like this. If he continues to play like this, we're going to be seeing Tyson Bagent on the field. And I know a lot of meatballs in Chicago would want to love to see that, but this is a reality situation. Based on Ben Johnson not going to be putting up with anybody's shit. I want Caleb to do well. I want Caleb to exceed. First overall pick. He's got a lot of talent, but he looked complete booty cheeks in that second half last night. He resorted to bad habits, was inaccurate, held onto the ball too long, tried to make miracle plays. That intentional grounding play took us out of field goal range, or Cairo Santos field goal range, I believe. That sack where his foot touched the sidelines there, that was technically a sack. Took us out of position to get into field goal range. He barely hit Komet on that middle route right there, that seam in the middle. Komet had to make an amazing play. What was going on with Caleb Williams' accuracy last night in that second half, chat? O-line was not in sync with the cadence. Like, Ben Johnson didn't want to start any of the starters that long in the preseason. One of the main reasons why you fucking play the starters in the preseason, especially first year together, new offensive line, first year quarterback in your system, is to gel that synergy, that cadence, so you guys are all in rhythm and in sync, even if it's just fucking running plays. But all the false starts that we had 4 false starts in the first half. What the fuck is that bullshit? Offensive line and quarterback, the cadence, all that type of motion plays was not in sync last night. That's why you should be playing starters in the preseason longer than we did. But Ben Johnson, we got the snap count. We got the snap count for 70 snaps before that Dolphins game. So Caleb actually got more snaps than he would have in the game. What the fuck, man? Yeah, so that's a little bit about Caleb. One last thing about Caleb. I don't want to go there. I could give 2 shits what fucking undershirt he has in his uniform, what fucking earrings he has, what if he paints his fingernails or not. But this guy is going to start getting the Shedeur Sanders treatment, so pretty soon. He wants to be extra as fuck but he can't. His play doesn't support him being extra. And there's gonna be a coming time where people in Chicago that are supporting him are not gonna support him anymore if he can't get wins and throw the ball to wide open wide receivers down the fucking sideline for a touchdown to win the game. Oh yeah, paint your fingernails, wear these weird earrings, and fucking a weird ass uniform. But if you're not gonna get wins, you're not gonna get results on the field, Chicago will turn on you. They'll turn on you quick, and you're gonna start getting the Shedeur Sanders treatment. The reason why I'm not big on Shedeur, he talks all this shit legendary, but he hasn't really done shit. Caleb Williams, you better start doing shit, or City of Chicago's gonna be turning on you quick. And all those people that supported you are not gonna be supporting you any too much longer. I'll tell you that. You're being mad extra for no fucking reason, and you have to play not to fucking support it. Like, your fucking fingernails, 988 for the suicide hotline. Thanks for reminding me of that fucking phone number. I'm going to need it all fucking season, because this season's going to be a long, miserable season if you guys continue to play like that. And if Caleb continues to play like that, 988 suicide hotline, please, SOS, the Bears fucking suck. I had the same problem with Caleb last year. He takes care of the football, but he struggles with decision making, either with accuracy or not throwing to just to bail on a play. Yeah, like, it's deep. It's like the same problem that we had with Fields, throwing the ball down deep down the field. I understand Bears are frustrated. Yo, Dr. Board, what's good, my guy? But Caleb's ceiling is still the highest of all the young QBs. I don't know. One stat out there, Caleb Williams is 0-3 against other rookie quarterbacks in his class. Coincidence or not? Maybe Ryan Poles should have interviewed some of the other quarterbacks. Just saying, not overreacting, not saying we picked the wrong guy just yet. But based on the results, we got J.J. McCarthy kicking your ass on Monday Night Football season opener, coming back victory down by 11. We got Jaden Daniels throwing Hail Marys, cooking our ass, making you look like you should have been at least a second-round pick. We got Drake May beating your ass at home last year. I don't know. Caleb Williams, 0-3 against other quarterbacks in his class when he plays Bo Nix and Spencer Rattler. I don't even know if that's the same rookie class. We'll have to find out, but just saying, stats are stats. It's a fun fact going around on Bears Twitter right now. Just saying. 0-3 against his rookie class. Did we pick the right guy? That's how mad I'm overreacting right now, chat. I'm in my feels and I don't give a shit. The floor is Baker. His ceiling is Rodgers. People just complain. Dr. Board, I don't know. There's got to be more. It's got to be more consistent. I mean, he's got time. He's got games. He's got Ben Johnson. It's just game one, but I don't know. J.J. McCarthy wears freaking war paint. Wears war paint on his face. And our quarterback wears nail paint on his nails with a 988 number for the suicide hotline. Thanks, Caleb. I think you're just giving a foreshadowing for Bears fans this season that they're going to need to call that number all season long, because if that's how you're going to play all fucking season long, and if that's how the Bears are going to play all season long. 988, yeah, I'm going to be calling that shit all season long. J.J. McCarthy, war paint, warrior, baller, comeback victory. Our quarterback, 988 fingernail paint. No fucking thanks. No fucking thanks. I'm so fucking pissed right now. Why can't our quarterback be like J.J. McCarthy? Man, just comes out of the woodworks. First career start in the regular season. Bang. Fourth quarter comeback. We let fucking rookie quarterbacks set milestones against us every fucking year. It's wild. It's crazy. Jaden Daniels, Hail Mary. That momentum sent them up for the rest of their season. You guys remember Russell Wilson? I think when they benched Matt Flynn against the Bears, Russell Wilson came in the middle of the game, fucking looked like Steve Young in the middle of that game. I think Colin Kaepernick, remember that Sunday Night Football game when he had his first start against the Bears? Look, that's where his career trajectory fucking started. Like, it's fucking wild, chat. It's wild how we are the platform for other teams to set records and milestones, and rookie quarterbacks to set all these records and milestones against the Chicago Bears, and for these teams to start building their momentum and having so much success and finding themselves against the Bears. When are we going to find ourselves against another team and pull out a dub? Please, someone tell me. When are our players going to start setting milestones and records against other teams? Why are we always the punching bag and the shit end of the stick for all these records and milestones on national TV? Let's talk about the defense. Anyone have any thoughts about the defense? Who goes first? Ben Johnson? What do you mean who goes first? Like, who gets fired first? Like, or not fired or cut? Caleb Williams would be out before Ben Johnson. Ryan Poles would be out before Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's not going anywhere, chat. Ben Johnson is not going anywhere. Ben Johnson is going to have a second pick at a quarterback. Ben Johnson is going to have a second pick at a GM. Essentially, Ben Johnson is the GM right now. With that contract and the amount of that they're paying Ben Johnson runs Hallis Hall, not Ryan Poles. It's Ben Johnson and Kevin Warren running the ship over there. Ryan Poles is just to the side, and rightfully so. So Ben Johnson's going to be here for a few years, chat. The Bears really believe in who they hired, and he's going to be able to pick his next quarterback if Caleb Williams is not the answer, to be determined. But last night was no indication or a vote of confidence for us Bears fans to think that he is going to be it. And I know it's only week one. It's only week one, but we're overreacting because we have the right to. They continue to disappoint us year in and year out and make us look like this. Fools and fucking clowns and a bunch of fucking idiots who think that we're going to be any different the next following year because we signed these offensive line, because we got a new coach, because Caleb Williams has got an offensive coordinator. No. It's the same old fucking Bears. Fields, Trubisky, Cutler, Williams, Ben Johnson, Matt Nagy, John Fox, Levy Smith. Just fucking throw it against the wall and let's hope it fucking sticks, and it never fucking sticks. I'm over here wearing a fucking clown suit, pissed because my Chicago Bears suck ass, and we got Ball out over here asking fantasy football questions on a Tuesday. Trade Sampson, I have Judkins. You know, I don't even know what I'm fucking gonna do for my fucking sanity as a Bears fan, let alone a fantasy football waiver claim. But I don't know, I didn't really watch any of the Browns ball out. I appreciate you tuning into the stream. Let's talk about the defense from last night. The first half, they looked great. Lights out, playing hard, chasing after the ball, putting pressure on the quarterback, stopping the run, playing physical. Wherever that ball was falling on the ground, they were running after it. Dial was looking good. We had a lot of questions about Dial. He looked good yesterday. Probably only bright spot about yesterday. And then the bad turned up when it came to the second half. We couldn't stop the run. Jordan Mason was balling out. We couldn't put pressure on the quarterback. J.J. McCarthy had all day slicing and dicing our defense. Montez Sweat, who? Where's fucking Montez Sweat? The fact we traded a second-round pick made this guy one of the highest-paid defensive ends in the fucking league. Where was he last night? Number 98, couldn't find him at all in that fucking defensive line because he is fucking cheats. We stopped getting pressure on the quarterback, especially in crunch time. We were missing Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon. Yeah, right, had that pick six. But after that, we were getting sliced and diced, chat. We folded in the fourth quarter. We just laid there while the Vikings got to have all their fun and get themselves off because we fucking sucked in that second half. Dennis Allen wasn't blitzing. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. I thought Matt Eberflus went in and started calling plays on the defensive side of the ball in that second half. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. No pressure. Montez Sweat, where the fuck you at? We couldn't stop the run. Andrew Billings and Grady Jarrett. Jesus Christ. Are we going to go through a whole fucking another season of not being able to stop the run? If that's the case, we're cooked. We are cooked. I know we're missing TJ Edwards. That was a big loss. No Jalen Johnson. No Kyler Gordon. But still, chat. So we look good in the first half. What the hell happened? We got too comfortable and we're just on cruise control. You can't do that. Division rival, Kevin O'Connell. Like, you cannot do that. Did you lose a bet, Jeff? No, we're just a... Jeff is asking us in the TikTok chat, did I lose a bet? No. I'm just a fucking Chicago Bears fan, and we're just a bunch of fucking clowns because every year we think we're going to... Something is going to change. Something is going to be different. We have hope. We have all this optimism. Oh, we got a new offensive coordinator. We got a new head coach. Second year of Caleb Williams. This offensive line is reinvested. But no, year in and year out, it's the same old Chicago Bears finding different crazy ways to win, to lose football games and making us Bears fans look like idiots because all the hope and optimism that we had going into the season. So, Jeff, no, I did not lose a bet. I just wanted to dress up like a clown because I am a clown as a Bears fan. I might as well fit the bill, all right? I might as well fit the bill. Yeah, Chicago Bears fans, we're a bunch of fucking clowns. All these fantasy football questions, what do I look like? Fields fucking Yates? I'm dressed up in a clown suit, chat. I'm dressed up in a clown suit, mourning and depressed because I'm a Bears fan. And I got people wanting fantasy football questions. Yes, if you're trading for Christian McCaffrey, make sure you get Brian Robinson Jr. too. And I lost in fantasy. And I lost a lot of money in bets. I love you. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm just busting your balls. Could be worse. Could be a Bulls fan. Oh, shit, I am. You're fitted, though, King. What does that mean? Is that new lingo? I don't know what that means. Welcome to how Packers fans feel about not stopping the run. I mean, you guys stopped the run really good. Delman didn't look great yesterday. Yeah, you're right, Joker. Delman didn't look great yesterday. Hope Ben Johnson's not looking at me because he should be doing better things than watching a dumb Bears fan in a clown outfit bitch about their performance last night. You know, people were open. Caleb just couldn't hit him. You see how many times he missed an open pass? Let's talk about Cairo Santos and the coaching from yesterday. We'll start with the coaching. Why did we have to go for it on that 4th down in the first quarter? The offense was humming. We had momentum. We're up 7-3. You take that field goal, we're up a full touchdown. You take the field goal there. You don't go for it on 4th down that soon. It's the first year with the quarterback in that offensive system. Everything is new for everyone. The stadium is humming. You had all the momentum. You go for the points. Take the free points. It's not the 3rd or 4th quarter where you got the foot on their throats and you're trying to end the game and make a statement play. No. You take the points. It's the first quarter. All those points are going to matter towards the end of the game. And what happened at the end of the game? We needed 3 fucking points. But no, Ben Johnson wanted to carry that big dick energy from the Detroit Lions, that Dan Campbell big dick energy from the Detroit Lions to the Bears. His ego got in the way, and it cost us the game. Ben Johnson wants to bring his big dick energy, but we got little dick talent on this team. We're not the fucking Detroit Lions. We don't got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Sewell on that offensive line, Sam Laporta. No. We don't have that yet. We're in a first-year offense. Quarterbacks learning the offense for the first time. Barely played the preseason. We don't have those offensive line players that the Lions had last year. We don't have those receivers that the Lions had last year. So we can't bring that big dick energy when we got little dick talent. And that is a complete fact. Ben Johnson's ego got in the way last night, and it cost us the fucking game. Going for it on that 4th down early on in the game when we should have taken the field goal. It cost us the game. And there was multiple 4th downs, I believe, that we didn't convert that also cost us the game. Like, we don't have that talent that the Lions had. I get it. You want to prove a point. And there wasn't even statistics. I don't care what the analytics say. When you just watch it with your bare eyes and you got general ball knowledge, you take the points. You could have been up a full fucking touchdown, but instead, no. Eagle got in the way. You're going to roll the dice. Big dick energy, little dick talent. It's not going to work. It is not going to work, especially week 1. One thing if it was, I don't know, week 7 and the offense has been humming. Yeah, everyone's got chemistry, but no. First year, first game, Caleb Williams still learning things. All the offensive line is still trying to gel. There's so many false starts. Take the fucking points. Chat, put your thoughts in the comments. Should Ben Johnson have gone for that or taken the field goal? And you got to get Cairo Santos field goals when you can. At that point, it would have only been like a 33-yard field goal. Take the field goal, because later on in the game, he's not going to make anything bigger. So take the free 3 points while you can, because later on, you're probably not going to get it from him, as we saw later in that game. Always take the points early in the game, right? We got a good defense. The play calling defense was good. The refs sold us. The defense played good in the first half, brother. Yeah, that pass interference, there was bad calls on the refs. Refs had a terrible day, chat. Refs had a terrible day. Well, you can't blame it on the refs. I mean, that holding on Darnell Wright was questionable. That PI was questionable. And then Ben Johnson challenging that play. We talked a little bit with Johnny. In my opinion, that was a dumb challenge. He was clearly down, and the ball was fumbled at the ball was punched after the fact that he was down. But what Johnny was trying to say, and I've seen this a little bit on social media and also some of the radio shows, some people calling about, technically he punched the ball first before he touched the player, which I get it, but I don't even know if that's what Ben Johnson was thinking. I don't know who up there in the booth was telling him to challenge that fucking play, because it was a clear he was down before we got the fumble, as much as I wanted it to be a fumble. But even Helen Keller could have saw that he was down before the fumble, and that timeout was crucial. That timeout was crucial. We needed that at the end of the game, and I said it in real time. We could probably go back in the VOD and find it if we really wanted to. I was like, we're going to need that timeout. Come on later. And what did we did? We needed that timeout because Cairo Santos couldn't kick the ball farther into the end zone, and that cost us the game also, or at least an opportunity to get the ball back with more than 20 seconds, chat. I don't know who the fuck told him to challenge that play, but it was dumb as shit, and they're probably fucking Helen Keller or Stevie Wonder up there, and they should be fucking fired. They should be fired. The penalties did not help yesterday, chat. We had 12 plus penalties for 100 plus yards. That's not discipline. Yes, some of them were a little bit BS. The pass interference was questionable. The holding on Darnell Wright. But for the most part, all those false starts, Jonah Jackson or Gabe Davis. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell who the fuck that is. We've been trying to get a right guard for the longest time, ever since Kyle Long and Cody Whitehair left this fucking team. Can we not find a reasonable right guard? All this hype about Jonah Jackson. He was a Pro Bowler with Ben Johnson 3 years ago for this one season, but he was complete dog water with the Rams. And what do? Ryan Poles, oh, I'm so smart. I'm going to give them a 4th-round pick for Jonah Jackson. Jonah Jackson played like complete shit. And I know it's only week 1. I don't give a fuck if it's only week 1. He played like ass. Had a bunch of false starts. Darnell Wright was 2nd worst on that shit list on the offensive line yesterday. Are you 10th overall pick? You're a 10th overall pick? You've been looking like complete dog water. Is it Ozzie Trapillo time? Ozzie Trapillo time? I don't know. Little overreaction, but kind of just talking what I'm seeing and just stating the facts. Jonah Jackson's got to be better. So does Darnell Wright a little bit, because that right side of the offensive line looked like complete ass, chat. Complete ass, especially in that second half. Darnell Wright being a 10th overall pick in a draft a couple years ago when we could have got Jalen Carter is freaking ridiculous, chat. He is not playing like that, and it might be Ozzie Trapillo time. We need a new kicker. That challenge was crazy, and we need a new kicker. I love Cairo, but Cairo's cheeks. He needs to go. Was it bad coaching playing, or was it responsible for the... It was a combination of everything, Paul. The bad coach... Ben Johnson, overall, like, schemed out good plays. There was just... wasn't executed specifically on the quarterback. He was missing wide open players, overthrowing players, but some of the situational stuff, I thought it was Matt Eberflus all over again. I literally thought it was Matt Eberflus all over again. The whole thing with going for it on the 4th down in the first quarter, no, take the fucking points. The whole thing of not knowing that your kicker can't kick it out of the end zone, put the punter in there that you drafted use a 4th-round pick in the draft to kick it out of the back of the end zone. That challenge was ridiculous. It was clearly down before the fumble. You could have used a timeout and used that timeout later on in the game when we needed it most. We got really conservative in that second half, on offense and on defense, and it really cost us this game. Let's talk about Cairo Santos, chat. Let's talk about Cairo Santos. Cairo Santos is ass. He is cheeks. He cannot kick a field goal longer than 49 yards, and when he does, it barely makes it through the uprights. I'll tell you that. And the fact that he can't kick it at the back of the end zone at the end of the game is fucking wild. Put in the punter to kick that. And we need a new kicker. I know the 49ers just cut Jake Moody. I don't know if I want Jake Moody because I've seen him miss a lot of extra points and kicks. But we need fresh legs in there. Cairo Santos got this weak-ass leg, this limp leg that can't kick farther than 50 yards. The NFL standard is 50-plus yards now. It's 2025. You got Aubrey. You got Little. You got all these kickers. Even the rookie kicker from the Ravens making 50-plus yard field goals with distance. It could be 70-plus yarders. And what do? Chicago Bears can't even have a kicker that kicks more than 46 fucking yards. Ever since Robbie Gould has left, we've been haunted with kickers. Cairo Santos cost us about 3 or 4 games last year because there's a low trajectory. I know it's part of the offensive line. He's got a low trajectory and his shit gets blocked, and he's got a weak-ass leg, and that cost us the game yesterday, whether it was the missed field goals. He barely made the one that he made, or not being able to kick it in the outright. I'm not saying chances of us winning that game were low anyways, but we would have had 40 more seconds, essentially, if he could have kicked that at the back of the fucking end zone. It pisses me off. Get rid of Cairo Santos. I'm sorry. I'm Brazilian. I want Cairo Santos to be good, but he's costing my team football games. If he's going to do it in game 1, he's going to do it throughout the season. We've seen that same shit with Cody Parkey. We kept giving him excuses, kept giving him more opportunities, and at the end of the day, in the playoffs, in the divisional round, opportunity to make it into the next round of the playoffs, Cody Parkey double doinks it. It was foreshadowed. We've seen it all season. I'm not saying the Bears are going to make the playoffs after that play this yesterday, but if we do have a chance, it's going to cost us fucking games, chat.